Hello everyone, today we're talking about how do gas masks actually work. You may think of gas masks as clunky, spooky, military-looking devices, only found in spy movies or World War museums. But you probably already own a mask that uses remarkably similar technology. And in the near future, we may need to really want these filters as a part of our everyday lives. In addition to emerging diseases, wildfire frequency has more than tripled from 1996 to 2021. As fires burn longer and cover more land, their smoke affects more people each year. Climate change is also causing more hot sunny days, which accelerates the production of toxic ground level ozone. So how do these masks work? And can they protect you from new and old airborne threats? Well, the first rule of filters is making sure you have tight seal. Without that, even the best mask in the world is useless. So, assuming your mask is on, this technology can capture pollutants in one of the two ways: filtering them out by size or attracting specific chemical compounds. For an example of the first approaches, let's look at wildfire smoke. When a forest burns, they generate a wide variety of chemicals. At close range, there are so many different pollutants at such high concentrations that no filter could help you. This is why firefighters travel with their own air supply. But the further away, the situation is different. Whilst there is still a range of chemicals, they have mostly aggregated into tiny salt or liquid particles, smaller than 2.5 microns in diameter. This particulate matter is much of what you are seeing and smelling smoking, and is especially dangerous for children, the elderly, and those with respiratory or cardiovascular disease. Luckily, the majority of these particulates are still large enough to be captured by the most basic filters, which are made of polypropylene or glass strands, roughly one-tenth the weight of the human hair. Under the microscope, they look like a thick forest, and at this scale, these branches have special property. Typically, when you use a sieve, you're filtering a box object larger than the sieve's holes. But these polypropylene branches can catch particles much smaller than the gaps between them. That's because when a particle collides with a third, van der Waals force cause it so thick as if it were made of Viclar. Plus, size-passed filters can use electricity charged fibers that attract particles not already on the collision course. This is how even a simple N95 mask can catch at least 95% of particulates matter. And why an 100 or an air purifier with a high efficiency particulate air can catch at least 97% of particulates with a tight seal. This level of protection will filter off most airborne pollution. Unfortunately, some pollutants are still too small for the approaches, including ozone molecules. These are barely bigger than the oxygen that we need to breathe. Anxiburus is associated with asthma, respiratory conditions, and even premature death. Our best chain to filter them are activated carbon masks. At the microscope level, attractive activities carbon look like a vast black honeycomb, and its highly microscopic structure can trap tiny ozone molecules. But this material still needs help to capture other pollutants like hydro, hydrogen sulfide, chlorine. For these theories, we need to combine the activist carbon with some simple chemistry. If the pollutant is acidic, we can infuse the filter with basic chemical. Then when the two meet, they react and the gas is trapped. Similarly, we can use acids to trap basic pollutants. Even with the right mask, it's still smart to check air quality indicators and stay indoors when the threat level is high. And just like a mask, you all want to make sure your house is well sealed. You can do this by closing windows during fans that vent outside and using heat filter equipped air purifiers or their cheaper DIY cousins, the Chorus Rosinettel box. Following these guidelines can help you breathe easy.